Hello and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Memento Mori. This is Map 29, Island of Death. And you can see we've got 321 monsters and 2 secrets. So let's grab some shells, skip the chainsaw for now because we get a berserk pack on this, so we don't need it. I fell into the pit, which I didn't mean to do. So let's get back out again. And deal with the Revenant up top. I had loads and loads of problems on this map with just bugs. So that Revenant's gone for a good old walk. Go the whole way to the other side. Let's take it down. So loads and loads of bugs. So let's pick up the red key to descend it. Flip this to get inside. We've got our chain gunner. Let's take down the rest of the stuff. And my biggest issue is that in this opening room we've got a cacodemon on a pillar. And we need the pillar to descend fully, but often it doesn't. And when it doesn't, I can't get all kills. So I don't have a good method for this. Just run past it. Okay, so it's worked this time. I don't really know why. I think sometimes maybe the cacodemon gets woken, and when this is descending it walks into the wall and everything stops or jams. But it's been a real pain, so be careful with that. I think this is definitely one of those maps where I think it's perfectly acceptable not to get all kills. And I've put way too much effort into trying to clear all this area out. Okay, so in this opening section, we're going to turn right. Watch out for the imps and stuff. We can grab a berserk pack. Even if you don't need it for health, it's pretty handy to have just to punch stuff out. Bit of an ammo saver, particularly where we've got large open spaces. Okay, gonna go in here next. We've got a mancubus. Let's take the mancubus out. It's just not guarding a whole lot. I guess cell packs. And then just take out the bar in here just for all kills. Not the most fun in the world at times. There we go. Okay, and then if we go back down this hall, we can interact with the wall here. It's not a secret, but it's pretty well hidden. So this opening area cleared. Next thing we want to do is walk through the door up here, but that's on a timed switch till you get in this area. So let's get in here. Let's punch some stuff. Oh, maybe I didn't get a berserk pack yet. Let's grab a berserk pack first. There we go. In my practice, I'm just used to punching stuff out in this map. We've got some imps here, we could punch them actually as well. Don't mind taking a bit of damage, we've got 2 stem packs at the end here. That'll be enough for me. Okay, so we need to flip this switch and run over to that door that we saw. So you need to be quick here, and you're going to get lots of shotgunners in your face. You can pre-open the door if you want to, but there's plenty of time to make it if you don't hit a pinky. Let's try that again. Oh, you can see some of the shotgunners are already coming out. Let's clear them first. Okay, so they're coming from that door, and I say that switch does that. We're going to get lots of teleporting in, so I just kind of want to get out of here. There we go, let's get in here. Need to be quick. Flip the switch, let's get out. Try not to hang up and stuff. Run sideways, so we get a bit extra space. There we go. And we're in the door. Once you're in the door, pick up the health, flip that switch to open the door again. And I think that keeps the door open now. So it's useful to flip that switch while you're in here. Again, there's so many pinkies and spectres on this map. No harm in punching a few. Take out the shotgunners. Grab health if you need it. We want to get to that room. We've got a little kind of adjoining place we need to deal with first. There's 4 imps here on ledges. They don't do a lot because they're kind of penned in on their little platforms. We want to get that soul sphere as well, which is, again, not a secret. Got caught up a bit there. Deal with the spectres. That Baron is teleported into the next room, so we can go in there in a minute. They might come in after you, so just be careful. Go and interact with the wall here, the white bit of the wall, and we get another hidden area. Again, lots of hidden areas here, but if you want all your kills, you're going to need to do it. Watch the 2 imps here when you drop down. Not a lot of room to maneuver. Oh, where's it gone? There we go. Okay, so this bit is a little bit awkward. So fall in, flip the switch, grab the plasma, and that switch opens this door. If you can squeeze out just about, and then drop down. Don't run out, you'll miss the soul sphere. So just pick up the soul sphere there, and we can keep going. Oh, our Baron's back in. Wasn't expecting that. No harm. We'll take it down here instead. Let's use a bit of plasma. Okay, so let's keep moving. We've got the chain gun here. Moving into the space that we saw earlier. We've got 1 teleporter here. Let's use it. It brings us to a switch. We can flip the switch, get back on the teleporter, and in the same room we come back to, another teleporter is available, and that one takes us up to these pedestals. So let's go in there. I'm just going to run straight past everything here, switch over to the plasma quickly, take down the arachnotron, run back into it, and then I'm going to run across here and then try and jump in, which I did. Over here, hug the wall so you get the AI to path all of the pinkies and spectres over in a nice line, so as you're making your way back to get some cover, you can run around everything. That's the kind of plan with that. So I walked into that section there which opened the door at the back, and that brings in more monsters, so just be careful with it. Lots of pinkies and stuff. If you want to punch them out, go for it. No harm in doing it. Just watch out obviously for hit scan. We do have berserk packs and things here, so we can get some good health if we need it. I wouldn't mind a bit of stuff in fighting as well. So let's see if anything will happen with that. If pinkies make it through, because they tend to be the fastest, I just punch them out here. But you can get stuff moving around you from some of the windows up there, like Cacodemon and things, just be careful. And I've got spectres I can't see. Seem to be getting behind me. There we go. Pick up some more stuff. So I'm looking pretty good for shells, so I could probably start shooting stuff. And they're fighting, which is helpful. Take some more stuff out. Okay. Let's keep moving, see what's out here. The teleporters here are really painfully slow. So I'm hoping at the end of the map I don't have to wait for an hour for everything to come in. They're in fighting. Let's leave that. Oh, I can hear a chain gunner. It's not targeting me. Oh. I want to be careful with them because if they change attention, they can do a lot of damage really quickly. Obviously, it's a hit scan enemy. Hell Knights, Cacodemon, Barons. There is a rocket launcher in the next room. It's probably worth me going to grab that. Okay, let's go and grab it. Just hop into this next area. It took me a long time to realise there's a gap in that wall. So if we walk in here, we can grab some shells, and then up top there you can see the rocket launcher. We have loads of rockets, so let's grab this. Spectre there, I have trouble seeing. Just get on the super shotgun first, just in case. Okay, so we can throw some rockets down here. Some of the high health enemies. Good. That's looking pretty reasonable. Just going to check if there's anything pathing around in here, because I don't want to be searching the level for enemies later on. That looks good. Okay, so let's move on. We've cleared a lot of this space, so let's keep moving. And as I said, there are berserk packs there, so if your health gets low, you can just come back here. Okay, let's deal with these areas next. No harm in throwing a couple of rockets, we've got plenty of them. Try and remember to dodge. I was doing a bad job of it there. Just seeing if anything's coming out. No. There we go. It can be nice if you hit the chain gunner early on, it takes out everything else in there as well. Open this door, 2 chain gunners, let's give them a rocket as well. They're so well lined up for it. Okay. Move in here, 2 imps, but watch out for the chain gunners. Chain gunner's going to come in pretty quickly. Need to be able to take them down. Taking a bit of damage, that's alright. Nothing too heavy. I think that's them for now. Just check here. Let's take these guys down. Okay, we're in good shape. We're in this room, and we've got some shots. There's a funny mechanic here to get the soul sphere, or sorry, the megasphere. That megasphere is not a secret. Again, it's just another hidden item. And I think it's a multiplayer mode option where you flip this, and you can flip it a few times. It keeps raising this pedestal. Someone can stand here and then shoot that red target, and that red target raises a switch here. And if you're standing on the switch when it's raising, you get up to that platform. But in single player mode, it's pretty tedious. You need to spread a super shotgun to randomly hit that red sector. So just point at it, shoot. If you see the switch coming, run over to it. And you know, the pellets, the distribution of pellets is random, but you get vertical spread on the super shotgun. So we're trying to use that to get up, and there we go. Okay, a bit tedious. Look, if you don't get it, don't worry about it. It's, as I say, it's not even a secret. It's just a hidden thing, but I thought I'd show how to do it. Lots of funny quirks like that, particularly because it's designed for multiplayer mode. And that switch over there is the same as this one here. They both lower that bridge over here. Okay, so let's lower the bridge and go up top. And when you go up top, you can go 2 directions. We're going to go this way. Back where we killed the Mancubus. Get some stuff in fighting, which is great. And I want to strafe run across there. It's a tough strafe run. It's taken me a bit of time to get this. So let's see how I do. Yeah, once you bump, you're not going to make it. So I should have stopped there before I even went to it. You need a good run up so your momentum is preserved so you can jump across that gap. It's a pretty big gap. No, missed it again. Okay. Hopefully I'll get it fairly soon. But I find it very tricky because it's narrow and there's some edges on that wall. Which doesn't help. So there we go, made it across. Take out the last chain gunner. And again, like if you want all kills, you need to be doing this. Let's open the closet over here with 2 pinkies. We wouldn't get those pinkies otherwise, and we wouldn't have gotten that chain gunner. So just get those done. Flip the switches. Okay, and let's drop back in here. And then flip the switch, and we can move on. Okay, we can wake up stuff in this area, so let's get the teleporter, like the spawning enemies, moving. Because it can take a long time, so I prefer to get that whole mechanic started and just move on from it. And once they gather, we can deal with them a little bit more quickly or more efficiently. So let's get back on this lift. Come on, let me go up. There we go. Okay, let's go back where we were. So we dealt with all the stuff there. We dealt with the pinkies we brought in, and that's them all down. And now we're going to keep moving around this area. We've got 2 pinkies here. When we run down, it's going to lower automatically, and we're going to get loads of shotgunners. Try and get a bit of a line on them. That's about as bad as I've ever done. Let's run into this place. I actually want to go up top with that. Oh, there we go. I just want that Hell Knight down so I can deal with them here. Because once you run past this, you can only lower it from this side. So I'd have to do a loop the whole way around if I wanted to get it. So let's keep moving. Deal with all the imps. We've got closets on both sides with loads of chain gunners, so just be careful with them. I don't think they can come out, but they can be a bit of a pain, so just be careful. And obviously with chain gunners, they can take down your health really quickly. So just be careful. Okay, they're all down, that's good. In here, just try and line them up so they're covering each other. And then get back out. Deal with the imp. Good. Going to go in here next. We've got spectres, they're a pain. I'm trying to bump, but don't have a lot of space. That's them down. Pick up everything here. Back up top, and we're going to have some imps, so be careful. Imps tend to roam around a lot here. Oops, I already missed you. Take your time, chain gunner up top somewhere here as well. Let's move over here, actually get a bit of space. I was expecting, oh there we go. I was going to say I was expecting a chain gunner up top. There they are. Right on cue. Clear out this area. Nice little stash here with health and shells. Let's go up top. Watch out to the Spectre. Grab the cells and flip the switch. Just kind of opens up this outside area. And just try and take stuff down. You need to be careful here because you can take a lot of damage if the chain gunners lock on. I don't mind moving out and taking a bit of damage. It's just quicker and easier than trying to snipe from inside. I won't go out there yet because they've got Mancubi there. So I want to clear the ledges before I bring the Mancubi in. I'm just up there as well. I think I've got a Baron or something on my back, so I need to be a little bit careful. Okay, so time to bring in the Mancubi. We've got a Kako in this. You can't walk into these holes because you can hear it's an Arachnotron there. But if you manage to kill an Arachnotron with splash damage, you can fall into those holes and you can't get out. So just be careful with that if you're messing around. So let's bring in the Mancubi. And out to the Mancubi are in, let's bring the Kako, and when the Kako's in, let's bring in the Arachnotron. So I want a Mancubi to fire. I'm not shooting so I don't wake up the Kako myself. Run up here, flip this, that brings up the platforms with the Arachnotrons on it. Just going to moving a little bit slowly there to see if I can get them to infight. And then Rocket is a pretty good weapon from here. Okay. Ah, it's taking a lot of rockets. Okay. Just watch the Baron might come down to join. Just be careful with that. Looking pretty good. I think that was the Baron that got me. Okay, let's take down the Baron next then. Might be easier to go up and deal with them. Ah, it just got me there. Let's run up, make sure all this is cleared. We've got some health and stuff if we need it. Just don't want to leave enemies behind. So that's pretty good. We've cleared all that space. And we're all stocked, which is nice. Just really want to take down that pain elemental because it's pretty nasty. Let's use some plasma for now because we get plasma pickups inside this building. So let's just use it. There we go. Up here. Oops. I might have one Mancubus here at the back. No, that's them all. Okay. Let's get rid of those lost souls if I can. Don't need to, obviously, in terms of getting all kills. Oh, don't want them lingering around either. Okay. Let's open this up. Deal with all the hit scan inside. We're going to have a load of chain gunners as well. Just be careful with those. There is health at the back in case you get into a bad situation here. Just get in here. That's them all. And then pick up all the stuff here you need. So we're back up full cells, shells, bullets, which is good. Got to do with a few more rockets, but that's alright. Let them aggro a bit. Okay, so this area then, we've completed all of that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think we've done all this area, so we can get back out. Now in here, we can bring in the Baron now, because we've got some more weapons. So let's run over this. You can fall into that, and you're soft locking that hole. That actually happened to me. I'll show you a video of it. But run over that to trigger this in. Take down the Baron. Okay. And you get lost souls in here. Just take stuff down. Again, don't fall into the hole. It was really, really tedious. I was on a long run when it happened. I don't know, it was probably 18 or 20 minutes in. Okay, so that area is all done. We're pretty good. Let's move back in here. So there's a blue area there we didn't get to yet. Let's go in here. When we go over to this space, remember we spawned some stuff in here, so this could be pretty messy. So just be careful. Open it up. And just plasma away at that. The stuff at the back tends to kind of hit things in front of it, so you get lots of infighting, which can be helpful. And it just means these really slow teleporters have had a bit of a time to be working. Otherwise you can do a lot of hanging around on maps like this. Just going to run in. I'll say that's the exit over there, but we're not doing that yet, obviously. Need to get all our kills. Okay, so let's get back out. We're going to go up top here again. So last time we went forward in this direction, so we went down here and we were dealing with the Mancubus stuff. We're going to turn back and we're going to deal with the Revenant here. So there's a whole new area to deal with. We get a Mega Armor down here, which is pretty sweet. And we're going to drop down, deal with some hit scan down here. I was getting some block map issues there, which wasn't good. Not when you're standing face to face with a chain gunner. Okay, so that wasn't ideal. Let's keep moving. Got some pinkies. We get some health here, so hopefully I'll be in good shape after that. We've got some nukage, which is the only thing that bothers me. So we've got lots of spectres. Let's take them all out from here. Don't need to be too bold with it. This section reminds me of the factory in Doom 2, where you see the light pattern on the floor that brings you over to the switch. As you walk along that, it raises a platform that you can walk along. So very like the mechanics of the factory. Big difference here being that it still hurts you, even if you do it. So I just don't bother and just run to the end. I don't need all the platforms up if it's not going to protect me. Grab the Megasphere and then hop back out again. Okay, so we're back in good shape again, which is nice. But this is all changed when we get back, so just be careful. And there is a lot of heavy hitters here. We've got Mancubi in very tight quarters. Throw on the plasma, run up the stairs. It's pretty messy, pretty ugly, but a bit of fun as well. Get rid of the chain gunners, take stuff down. Okay, and then we've got a safe space and we didn't lose that much health, which is nice. We've got Mancubi down below, so just be careful. I don't mind plasmaing them or BFGing them. We can do that. So let's get the plasma on. Okay, I wasn't able to jump down, it was in my way. Really don't want to get hung up on them, so I need to be careful here. They're not too keen on letting me out. There we go. Just watch your back here as well, so they can come around you. Okay, looking pretty good. Let's just tidy up the rest of the area. Not sure what else there is around. My health's looking pretty reasonable, so I'm not too worried. Come on. Anything else? Always worried on maps like this about leaving stuff behind because it's a big enough map that it would take me forever to get back. So there's a door up there with a blue key. It's been guarded by a Baron, so we want to get up there and kill it. But we do have the BFG, so we can try and take the Baron down that way. So just run up the stairs, which is the other one, sorry. Run up the stairs and then hop across. And get the BFG set up. We still have a couple of shots. Just one for the Baron. Get in, grab that blue key, and let's get out again. And the whole mechanic of this area is that this gargoyle, without the beard, I guess, yeah, this gargoyle here, you can flip it and you go up, and this one here, you flip it and you go down. So 2 switches to get between levels, so hit it twice and you get up to this level. Just watch if there's stuff up there that'll snipe you. We're going to get a Hell Knight in here that's going to cause a bit of misery in our life. Just be careful with it. Never noticed them there before. Oh, that's another one. Okay. That's actually a secret area, so we'll get to that in a minute. So we're going to bring in this Hell Knight. It's a bit ugly. We could probably use the chain of plasma to help us out, actually. Just get it plasma on. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. You can strafe side to side to dodge, but it's pretty tricky at times. Flip this again. Again, you need to hit it twice, and then you get up to this next level, and then you go in here. And this is where the secret is, where we just killed the chain gunners. So that's a nice way of getting them out of the way in advance. And when you run up here, you just hear a trigger when you just get to the top. Oh, we didn't get them all. You can stand here, it bounces the lift, which is really helpful, so you don't need to rerun the mechanic to get back in again. And we get some rockets as well, which is nice because we were definitely low on them. And we've got everything else we need. So let's keep moving. Again, most of this map is optional sections. You can actually just grab the red key from the start and just run to the finish. But you need to go down all these areas if you want to get all your kills. So, Spectres and Imps here. Got another Imp. There we go. That should be it. So all that's cleared, and then we can just back out of this area again. Got to grab the shells because I'm not expecting to come back. And yeah, this one again. 2 times to get up to the next level. And that's us up here. Okay, so we've cleared that space, but now we've got the blue key as well, which is helpful. Just be really careful though, because when you go back outdoors when things have been spawning for a while, you can end up with a face full of aggro, so just be careful. I'm just going to check here if there's anything built up. No, but I suspect there is on this one. Okay, I was wrong. Nothing waiting for me outside. That's good. We can check around here. We're going to have some stuff. Kind of hoping there is, to be honest, because these teleporters are super, super slow. Okay, let's keep moving. So we got the blue key. Let's go into the blue door area next. We've got some revenants here. You can hear them behind the door. Let's get our rockets in. There we go. Just got the pedestal in here. Come on, pedestal, help me out. Not quite. Oh my god, my dodging is pretty poor. There we go. And let's punch. There we go. Okay, so we can get into that blue area, but I could hear stuff here, so just going to have a double check. I like to come back and clean this area up every now and again because a lot of stuff can build up. There we go. Okay, let's get into this space. See what's there. Okay, we've got chain gunners. Be careful. Come on. Anything else? That you all... Okay. So this is all done. Flip the switch here. I'll just funny switch mechanics again in this area. We've got a switch here. So we need to go up here, flip this one, jump down, flip this one, get back up and be running in when you go up, or you won't make it. Yeah? So it'll bounce you down otherwise, and you've got to go through the mechanic again. So that's it. In here we're going to get loads of Arachnotron. Just try and get in an early shot with that, just to make this a bit less tedious. I don't fancy using a rocket launcher from here, because if I catch the lip, I'm going to die. So just be careful with that. I think we've got one left, not too bad. Got a bit close. Okay, I think I flipped the switch. Oh, maybe not. So just in case, flip that again. Going to hop in here. We've got some more stuff to deal with in here. We've got some rockets, so let's use them. And we've got some cacos. I like to just use the pillar to halt them a little bit and deal with some at a time, so they're not all flooding towards you. Okay, that's pretty good. Pick up all the stuff that we need to pick up, any bits you need, and just work your way back out of this area again. Again, whenever you open a door, just back off it, just to be careful in case there's anything there. So we're getting towards the end of the map. I'm really hoping I'm going to get it this time. I've played this so many times, and it's been a real pain. Okay, you can hear stuff being resurrected, and I didn't keep any plasma, which is a bit of a mistake, because you get things like that, like just enemies sniping you from across the map while you're trying to deal with an archvile, and that's pretty ugly. Let's get into this side instead. Lots of stuns. That's pretty helpful. And I'll just take down the hit scan, and I'm really hoping we're close to the end of this. Come on. Okay, let's grab some health just in case. See what's in here. 7 kills left. Some of these might be resurrected, so I'm not sure. Okay, 5 left. Just gonna have a quick look around. Got a stim pack here, let's grab it. So you can see stuff is still teleporting, it's just slow to come in. And I'm keen to get all my kills, which makes it a bit tedious waiting sometimes. There's another Kako in. Okay, so we've got 3 left. Just gonna have a quick check around, see what's going on. There we go. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do to speed up the teleporters. I've seen in my playthroughs when I was looking at it that the monsters tend to walk over and back across the teleporter line, don't always trigger it. So it means they sometimes need to go over it a few times in order to get teleported in. So just going to check this area over here, see if there's anything coming in here. This is the other area. Oh, and only 2 kills left. I'd be quite happy to move on from this map. I think, like, if you're playing through this, I'd strongly advise you not to look for all kills, or just accept the fact that, you know, once you're getting fairly close to your 321, you're done, because it really doesn't feel worth it. Here's stuff there. We probably have lost souls around somewhere in the walls. Hard to know, I guess. Ah, I missed it. Let's keep going. Don't think there's any chain gunners there. I don't know if there's an area I can stand in to promote the AI to, you know, like, make it more likely for them to teleport in. So I just keep moving around. 2 more. Oh, there's something teleported. Where'd that teleport to? There we go. 1 more. Come on, teleporters. Just going to do a bit of shooting, actually, just in case that wakes something up. I say loads of berserk packs around here as well if you ever get low on health. I've you know, like there's really enjoyable parts of this map, but in general I just haven't enjoyed it much. Way too many bugs for my liking. And the slow teleporters really don't help me. Let's have a look in the other area again, just in case. Because there's a big spawn into this area as well as the other area. Come on. Just have a quick look around in case something moved into a strange space. Oh, nothing there. I think it's just slow teleporters. I don't think that noise is actually a monster. I think it's, I say like a lost soul that's stuck. So, oh, well, I stand corrected. Our last one was here all along. Okay. Let's see if we can get back out. I'd be quite happy to finish this one. Okay, that's all kills and all secrets. And let's get this one over with. I just took far too long. So let's go out. You can hop into the boat. And you're done. I'll say with this one, this is the first one I just really haven't enjoyed. And it wasn't because it was a bad map. I thought the map was really good in places. Some interesting fights and interesting map layout and so on. But the routing in this took a long time to get on top of. And I faced loads and loads of kind of little bugs with this. One of them in the start area where, you know, you walk into the first building and you've got a pillar that descends with a cacodemon on it. And if that gets stuck at the ceiling, you can still kill the cacodemon, but you can't walk over it to bring in the baron that's beside it. So you can't get all your kills. And I think most of my runs I played on this, I failed at that point where it didn't start the mechanics properly. And I knew that I wouldn't be able to finish the map. And I tried lots of different ways of approaching that pillar to see if I could make it work. But it was just random chance whether it worked or not. But then I got through that. I enjoyed quite a lot of the other bits of the level. When you go into the red door and you can strafe across from the Mancubus side over to the chain gunner side, it took me a long time to figure out I could jump that. I tried jumping that loads of times and couldn't do it. I had to look it up on the internet and I found someone who jumped it and I went back and tried it some more. Once I was practicing it, it was fine to do, but it took me a long time to get that right. And then the rest of the map, really, the frustration for me was just slow teleporters, where, you know, the monsters took a long time to come through. So I tried to get the teleporting to start early and then work through other parts of the map and then come up and clear it up a bit. But that was pretty tedious. Just, they were very slow to get all the monsters in and to kill everything. And when there's, whatever, 320 odd monsters and a lot of them are teleporting, it took a long time to kind of grind through it. So this playthrough took a lot more time than it needed to take, and I'd strongly advise anybody who's kind of following in the footsteps here to kind of improve your skills working through all these maps. I wouldn't spend a lot of time on this one. I think you know, get to the exit as quick as you can and just move on. I ground through it because it's part of the series and I've put a lot of effort into it, so I really wanted to get all my kills on this one. But it's also one of those maps where, you know, I think like a UV fast time on this would be really quick, because, you know, you get the red key in the opening area even before you've gone into the first building, and then you can run straight to the exit from there and finish. So you could actually skip, you know, 99% of the map to run this one if you wanted to. So all of the rest of it was just me getting my secrets and my all kills. Lots of hidden areas in this with nice treats and things that I tried to pick up as well. But, you know, they were very well hidden. Some of those are very difficult to get to. I'll say, like, I didn't particularly enjoy it, mainly because of the mechanics around the spawning and some of the bugs and things. I also had a soft lock on this where I fell into the pit in the first room where, you know, the pillar descended properly. I killed the cacodemon, and then I was walking over to bring the baron in, and I fell into the hole that I didn't know you could fit in, and then you're soft locked. I couldn't get back out again. So lots of stuff like that just bothered me. So I haven't enjoyed it as much because of that. But I'm just glad to be through it. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. And then I got to run around to lure a pillar with a cacodemon in it. This can go wrong. Just, you know, walk around here, trigger it. If that goes wrong like that, and the cacodemon gets stuck up there, I don't think he can get all kills. I haven't actually checked that, but that's my understanding. Because you need that pillar to lower, so when you kill the cacodemon, you can walk over the gap, and that lowers this wall here where a Baron comes out. So I think you can't get the Baron, so if you're all kills, I'd probably restart it from here. I'll say I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what it looks like to me. So I'm going to restart. Okay, we've got some weapons now actually, so we could take on the Baron. So let's do that. So just walk over that, it lowers the Baron in. It's why I think you need to get that cacodemon and pedestal to come down, because I don't know if you can kill the Baron otherwise. And then we get some paid elementals in here. Oops. Ah. I did not know you could come into this hole. That's a bit of a pain. So I'm soft locked in. That's great. Alright, looks like I'm going to be restarting.